Welcome to Sports Savvy TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video, about this topic. Now, without further ado, people, let's get straight to it, man. The question that everyone wants to know, will Jimmy Butler get traded? And if so, where will he get traded to? Well, this is not your regular trade. This is a tricky situation on both sides. Jimmy Butler is a great player. He's led the Miami Heat to 2 finals appearances, one in the bubble, one after the bubble against the Nuggets. Both times I felt his team didn't have enough. Part of that has to go on Pat Riley. Pat Riley does things his own way. I'm going to get to Pat Riley in a second. But, Jimmy Butler, he's one of them guys to where, you're going to have to cater to him. He's not a guy you're just going to trade anywhere and you think things are going to be fine. Just look at his recent trades. When he was traded to Minnesota, that didn't work out. Him and Karl Anthony Towns couldn't get along. He called Karl Anthony Towns out and a few players on the team for being kind of soft. When he was with the Bulls, yeah, that was Derrick Rose's team, but in a way, Jimmy Butler was leading that team. He went to Philly. We all know Joel Embiid was crossed there. In a way, that was Jimmy Butler's team. Jimmy Butler showed that he was the leader of that team. Joel Embiid wasn't what he is today. You know what I'm saying? So wherever Jimmy Butler go, he's going to try to be the leader. He's going to take on that role. He has a dominant ego, a dominant personality. Everything has to fit for this guy, He's a good player, though. For his career, he give you 25-5. A good player, but at times, folks be scratching their head like, man, he could have gave more effort. Or he could have did this, but he wanted to do this, He's that type of player. Like I said, he going to have to go to the perfect situation. There's a few teams he can go to, but it's going to be tough because Jimmy Butler's 35 years old, people. And how it's looking, he wants max money. Man, Jimmy Butler's a great player. I just don't know that any team's going to pay him max money at the age of 35. That's a lot. Don't you know that this guy is owed $52 million next year? We all know he opted out of that to get a new deal. But if you Pat Riley, do you really pay this guy? The answer is no. Because that ship done sailed. Pat Riley done got all he's going to get out of Jimmy Butler. Yeah, the Heat are winning games, but the Heat always win games. It's just their first round exit. They can't get anywhere, By the time they get to the rounds where you need your superstar to turn into Kobe-esque or Jordan-esque, Jimmy Butler be worn out. It's because of the culture and it's because of the way the team is put together. Pat Riley believes in his own way. No one's above the Pat Riley way. No one. He showed you that with LeBron and he done showed you that with other players. If you don't get in line, he don't care about trading you. And I just think that Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler relationship is over, So if a team trades for Jimmy Butler, you may be getting him for a 1-year deal. Something like with Kawhi Leonard. And we all know that was a miracle that Kawhi Leonard went to the Raptors for that 1 year and won that championship. But what happened right after? He dipped. No one wants to play in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Folks want to play in cities where they're comfortable. Where there's a lot of action, where they can feel at home. So if you're a team, like the Utah Jazz, or a team that's looking for a veteran that could come in and mentor some of your young players or something like that, want to see what things go, don't even try it, because you're only gonna be mad at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Well, the Brooklyn Nets have the most money to trade for Jimmy Butler, but they are in rebuild mode. Yeah, he can get his bag, but Jimmy Butler's 35. He's in the game to win a championship. The Brooklyn Nets are not winning in the championship. Yeah, it would be cool to see him and Cam Thomas play together, but other than that, that's not really a ideal spot in my opinion. Now, the few teams where he could go, it would be a game changer. One team is the Phoenix Suns, you know, but in order for that to go down, I think they would have to give up Bradley Beal. And I don't see Pat Riley trading for Bradley Beal. You know, that's the only way I could see that. Jimmy Butler, you know, the Phoenix Suns, yeah, they got Tyus Jones, but having Jimmy Butler like play that point guard, defend that point position, that would be nice. But other than that, I don't see that really happening. Another team would be the Dallas Mavericks. But if I'm the Dallas Mavericks, why would I do that when I got something good that's going right now? They bought in Najee Marshall, Quentin Grimes. They got some nice defensive players over there now. I wouldn't break that chemistry up for no one. You know, they got to the finals. We gonna run that thing back, man. You know, I wouldn't break up that. Another team would be the Denver Nuggets. You know, and all the Nuggets don't really have picks like that, and they don't really have the money. In order for him to go to the Nuggets, he would have to take a major pay cut. But we all know Jimmy Butler got that ego and he want his bag. But if he was to put his ego to the side and be like, you know what? Nikola Jokic is the best player in the game. Rustin came across here to try to get a ring. All they missing is a guy of my caliber. If I come in here and do what I'm supposed to do, play defense, take some pressure off Jamal Murray and Westbrook at times, I might could get me a championship, man. You know, if he do that, it could work. I would trade Michael Porter Jr., Najee, and another team would have to, it probably would have to be a 3-team trade. And I would make that happen. Michael Porter Jr. would go to the Miami Heat, and the Nuggets would get Jimmy Butler. That would be beautiful. Doing that, you could take Jamal Murray, slide him to the 2, and put Jimmy Butler at the point guard position, where he would lock down most point guards and become the assist man with Joker. All Jamal Murray would have to do is score. You know, I would love to see that. I don't see the Warriors taking a chance on him now that they have Dennis Schroeder. And I don't think the Warriors are trying to up Kuminga. Kuminga will be the only reason why that trade will go through. But in my opinion, the best chance for him to go, and we seen it, the OKC game against Houston. The Houston Rockets missing a piece. I understand Fred VanVleet that won a championship. He's a nice, okay player. But they need someone that could defend that point guard position. I would trade Fred VanVleet, Cam Whitmore, and maybe a second-round pick and make that happen. Yes, indeed. By doing that, you will give Reed Shepherd more minutes, and everything will fall in line, man. You could put Jimmy Butler at that point guard position. Him, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr. defensively. Oh, man, that would be beautiful. Not to talk about the pick and roll with Jimmy Butler and Apreem Sagoon. You could run pick and roll with everybody in the starting 5. When Apreem Sagoon be off, the Rockets struggle. You know, When Jalen Green have an off game, they struggle. You will have that reliable third option. Plus, you will be bringing in a guy that got that dog mentality, gonna hold everyone accountable. Plus, Ime Udoka love guys like this. I would love to see that happen, folks. Let me know in the comment section, where will Jimmy Butler go? Let me know.